Hi everyone, Mike here from MyKeyReviews. In this video I'll be taking a look at the Razer Thresher 7.1 wireless surround gaming headset. This model in particular is for the PS4, you can also get one for the Xbox One, and both of which are compatible with PC and Mac, as you can see there. This headset ranges from around £150. So it is definitely in the premium range of headsets, and the main features for this, of course, the 7.1 surround sound. It has lag-free wireless with 2.4 GHz wireless dongle. The battery life is pretty decent as well, up to 16 hours, and it has a retractable boom microphone so you can get out of the way if you're not using it, and quick controls on the headset for the microphone and master volume. Now, there are also other features. If I turn it to the back, we've already covered the 7.1, the retractable mic and the quick volume. As for the other features, so it's comfortable with eyewear. This is actually something that is quite overlooked from a lot of headsets. Anyone with glasses, it's basically like a hit or miss whether the headphones or headsets are going to be comfortable, because sometimes it can push your glasses into the side of your head and it can cause really bad headaches. So what they've done here is they've got a foam indentation for temporal relief, so that should hopefully be good. It also has noise isolating leatherette ear cushions, soft and cool for maximum comfort, that's nice to hear, and 50mm drivers for superior 7.1 surround sound. So overall, the features definitely look pretty decent. So let's get opening and see what's inside. Got a nice easy tear, so I don't have to whop out my knife. That's good. Very smart on the inside. So here is the USB dongle. Really nice and thin. Main headset. Pretty nice feel going on there. Oh wow, these ear cushions are extremely soft, really nice. Microphone, the headband, also well cushioned. Very big ear cups. A little bit plasticky feel, but I guess that's to give it a more of a lightweight feel. Again, plastic, but not too cheap. And the headband, very sturdy. The little box. Okay, so we've got a USB cable to micro, braided cable. That's really nice. Do love the braided cables. We also have the instruction manual. And an optical cable. Okay, so looking through the instruction manual, it states here at the bottom in small print, not applicable to PlayStation Slim models. This is regarding to the setup with the optical cable, and this isn't necessarily like Razer's fault or Turtle Beach, because they also have headsets that require the optical cable. This is Sony's for basically removing a really important port from the Slim model. They shouldn't have done that. It's a port which is very useful to have, and they got rid of it. Now I would suggest that Razer make it a bit more clearer on their packaging, that that you kind of need an optical out to get the full experience. There was nothing to mention. If I look on the packaging, if we look on the front, there's absolutely nothing regarding an optical. Same here, absolutely nothing. On the system requirements, on the side it just says system requirements, PlayStation 4, PC, Mac, a free USB port. Even though it does state there is an optical cable, there's no mention about it not being compatible with the Slim models, and some people may not be aware of that. So that's it's not really on their advertisement and the packaging. They should have made that more clear, but the long run, it's Sony's fault for not including this port. So when it comes to the setup, if you've got just the Slim model, basically make sure the headset is charged up, turn it on, plug this into your PS4 and one of the free USB ports, and then just make sure that the headset is selected. You're still going to get all the functions, etc. It's just you're not going to get the proper sound quality. Now, if you do have the old PS4 or the PS4 Pro, you put this into a free USB port. You then put this long end into this adapter, and then the other end goes into the optical out. Then there's a few instructions you have to follow. So you have to go into settings, sound and screen, audio output settings. You want to select digital out optical, and then you want to make sure that Dolby Digital 5.1 is selected. And then in the audio format, you want to select linear PCM. And then of course the settings devices, audio devices, you want to make sure that the headset is selected and that the output to the headphones is on chat. And the reasoning for this going on to chat is because it's actually taken the audio from the optical port. So if you have it all audio, you're going to be having conflicting audio, so make sure that it's on chat audio only. And that's pretty much it for the setup. And then you've just got like connecting your USB wireless dongle to your PC, etc. Now let's take a closer look at the headset. So as already explained with the construction, it's pretty decent, and you know, there are places where it does feel a little bit plasticky, but it's neither really like cheapy feel or high quality. It's kind of, you know, in between. So not too bad. You do have braided cable also along here, so a bit more durability. Overall construction pretty good on the headband, and a bit more of a unique thing about this headset is that rather than when it comes to adjusting, rather than it clicking into place, it's almost on like a suspension. So when you put it on, it will just kind of fit into place, and it doesn't actually have much resistance, so it just kind of sits in place nicely rather than tugging on your ears. Now if we take a look at some of the buttons and functions, so up the top on the left ear cup you've got the power button. Hold that down for about a second, that will turn it on, and just above that you've got an LED indicator which will basically tell you if it's searching for the USB dongle, whether it's connected, etc. Just below the power button we've got the micro USB charging port. Then beneath this we have the microphone volume button. So rather than it being a chat volume where you can kind of, you know, adjust the sound of the incoming chat, it actually adjusts your microphone itself. Now you can mute the microphone quickly by actually pressing this, so even though this is a volume wheel, it's also a button, so you can press that to quickly mute. And also if you want to kind of have a little bit more of a feedback or basically side tone, you can hold this button down for about a second and that will activate the side tone where you can just about hear yourself. So as these cover your ears, you know, without that you may find yourself talking a bit more loudly. By having this feature activated, you're probably more likely to not do that. And of course we've got the microphone here which retracts and bends quite nicely, seems to hold its place. On the other side we've got the master volume, so this is the overall game volume. You can once again put the volume up, you can scroll it down, and if you tap it, this is actually a really nice feature, it will mute the game audio completely. In literally just in a tap of a button, it will do that. That's not something a lot of headsets have, so that's a decent feature that they've added. And if you hold the button, that will enable and disable the virtual 7.1 surround. And yeah, that's pretty much it to the functions. These are appropriately placed literally right at the bottom, so they're nice and easy to find. Anyway, let's get testing. I'm currently connected to the headset, which means everything you're hearing now is through the microphone. Hopefully this will give you a good idea of the microphone quality. However, I would say it's rather average. Considering the Turtle Beach Stealth 600 is available at half the price, the microphone that one offers is so much clearer than this one. And yeah, that's rather disappointing, because this is about £150 headset. Really, the microphone should be a lot better. Even though some would argue that I'm perfectly understandable, it could be clearer. As for overall audio quality, it's very well balanced and it does sound really good with a good sense of directional sound. Also, the bass isn't overpowering, but you do have a good enough kick of it. I think most people will be happy with the overall audio quality. It doesn't matter if you're playing games or listening to music.
it just sounds really good. However, some people want a little bit more or want a little bit of a tweak, and some headsets, especially in this price range, offer inbuilt sound profiles. So for example, if you want that extra bass, you can do that. With this one, that option isn't available, which may disappoint some others. And if this is a big deal for you, you may not want to go for this headset. And when it comes to comfort, this is probably one of the most comfortable headsets I've personally worn. The ear cushions are just fantastically soft, and with the headband being on like a suspension kind of system, the overall experience is very good, even for long periods of time, and even for glasses wearers. So overall, this is a decent headset. There are, some bits about it that, are lacking, such as the microphone quality, lack of sound profiles, and as mentioned earlier in the video, the microphone sensitivity volume wheel should really be a chat volume wheel. It doesn't make sense why they've gone for the microphone option instead. So yes, it is a good headset, but I personally would say that it's a bit overpriced. I think drop 50 quid, then it may just about be worth it, but 150 is a bit too much. But in the end, it's really down to your decision whether you want to fork out that money. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video's helped.